Dogecoin and Cardano are sliding, Bitcoin is holding its ground about 105,000, and one expected coin is quietly rising through the noise. Meanwhile, Circle just pulled off a blockbuster IPO, and Coinbase is making serious moves in the DeFi with, wait for it, wrapped Dogecoin. What's really going on beneath the surface? Why is everyone taking profits? And could Bitcoin be secretly gearing up for a big move? Let's break it all down, and by the end of this episode, you will all know whether it's time to hodl this year or just grab some popcorn. Whether you are new to crypto or you have been here since the Mt. Gox days, you have probably felt the ship this week. The headlines scream profit-taking hits markets. But behind those numbers is a story about strategy, sentiment, and surprisingly, opportunity. We are covering the fall of meme kings, the subtle power moves by exchanges, and how regulators might be shaping the next rally or rug pull. Here is what we will unpack. Why Doge and ADA are dropping harder than your average altcoin. What Bitcoin's current level really means, and what analysts see next. How Coinbase just opened DeFi doors for two of the most unlikely tokens, Circle's massive IPO and what it signals for stablecoins, and the international drama from Hong Kong's new laws to French crypto kidnapping that feels straight out of Netflix. So grab your favorite beverage, kick back, and let's decode the crypto chaos. Let's start with a big story, profit taking. Sounds boring, right? But when Dogecoin and Cardano start slipping faster than your New Year's resolutions, you know something is up. But why these two? Think about it. Both are crowd favorites. Doge rides on meme energy and ADA has a devoted community. But neither has delivered major updates or use case breakthroughs lately. So when the market senses a slowdown and sentiment is still in the greed zone, what do whales do? They take profits. And that's what we are seeing right now. Holders locking in gains after the 2024, early 2025 altcoin pump. And yet, Tron is quietly went up 1.9%. What's going on there? That leads us to, while altcoins flail, Bitcoin is hanging tight around 105,000. Why? Stability. Even when altcoins go rollercoaster, Bitcoin stays the benchmark. Oh, and Bitcoin didn't move in 24 hours. Ugh. Yes, but the sideways movement might be powerful than it actually seems. According to analysts, Bitcoin bounced off 103k and may have begun a new upward trend. Bitcoin could surge past 130,000 in the coming weeks. But wait, there is definitely more. Some analysts also think that Bitcoin could correct to 96,000 first. That's the average buy price for short-term holders. And if we break below that, panic could set in. So what is gonna be, pump or dump? We will come back to Bitcoin's next big test soon, but first something weird is happening on Coinbase, and it involves a Dogecoin again. DeFi plus Doge? Yep, that's not a typo. Coinbase just launched a wrapped version of XRP and Dogecoin on its base layer 2. Called CBXRP and CBDoge. They are now available for use in DeFi protocols. Wrapped tokens are basically crypto clones. They represent real assets and let you use coins like Doge and XRP in places where they were not natively compatible. Now you can stake them, provide liquidity, earn yield, turning that meme coin sitting in your wallet into a working asset. In just 24 hours, Wrapped XRP hit a 5 million market cap and Wrapped Doge neared 2 million. Not bad for tokens many wrote off as a jokes. And this isn't Coinbase's first rodeo. They wrapped Bitcoin last year and that now sits at over 4.7 billion in market cap. So yeah, meme just got serious. But if Doge is going into DeFi, what's next? Let's talk about the money machine behind the scenes, stablecoins. Circle, issuer of USDC, the second biggest dollar-pegged stablecoin, just had monster IPO. Priced at $31 per share, above expectations, and raising $1.1 billion. Circle is now valued at $6.9 billion. That's public company money for a crypto firm. big league stuff. They will now trade on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker CRCL, joining the few crypto companies on traditional exchanges. The timing? Pretty strategic. As US lawmakers debate stablecoin regulations, Circle is positioning itself as the compliant institutional choice. Having publicly traded status brings credibility and pressure. Investors want stability, especially when the product is literally a stablecoin. And with the new bills on the horizon, Circle might just have the regulatory edge it needs. Could this be a turning point where USDC challenges Tether? Keep your eye on this. But while the US plays it slow, guess who's charging the lead? Hong Kong isn't playing a catch-up. They are setting the pace. The city's financial regulator is preparing to legalize crypto derivatives trading for professional investors. And that's a huge because derivatives market is massive. We are talking 21 trillion in the first quarter alone, compared to just 4.6 trillion for spot trading. Add to that, Hong Kong recently passed a bill to license stablecoins. They are building a full-stack crypto environment faster than most Western countries. Are we witnessing a geographical shift in the crypto power from Wall Street to Hong Kong and soon maybe Dubai, Singapore or even Africa? Now for two stories that feel like different ends of the crypto spectrum. First up, leverage. Galaxy Digital first quarter report shows that while overall lending dipped to 4.9%, DeFi lending is roaring back. Assets like Pendle are driving borrowing to new heights, especially on Aave. CeFi isn't slushing either. Platforms like Tether and Ledger are expanding, even if the data is murky. But here's the kicker. Companies like Strategy have taken a 12.7 billion in debt to hold Bitcoin. That's a ton of leverage. And it adds a long-term credit risk to entire market. Now the darker story. In France, a wave of high-profile crypto kidnappings has rocked the community. Authorities just arrested a 24-year-old suspect in Morocco believed to be behind several of the abductions. Victims included crypto millionaires and executives, some even had fingers severed. Let that sink in. Crypto isn't just numbers on the screen. For some, it's a life or death situation. Let's not forget security first. Let's rewind. Doge and ADA are sliding from profit-taking, but DeFi might give them a second life. Bitcoin is playing it cool about 105,000, but big moves could be coming, up or down. Coinbase just supercharged DeFi for mainstream tokens. Circle's IPO is more than money, it's a sign of crypto's growing legitimacy. Hong Kong is quietly becoming the most forward-thinking crypto hub, and beneath the surface, leverage and crime are reshaping the crypto landscape in ways we can't ignore. If you made it this far, congrats, you know more than a 95% of crypto Twitter. Like what you heard? Smash that like button, subscribe for deep dives and drop a comment below. Are you still holding Doge or ADA? Is Coinbase DeFi push a game changer, or are you eyeing Bitcoin's next move? Stay safe, stay curious, and until next time, keep your private keys private and your mind open.